Welcome to our discussion. Today, I want to share with you this interesting top secret in brand building. Okay, in our brand building secrets, the series where we are revealing the secrets of brand building tools, methodologies, and techniques to all of you who loves branding, who loves to understand how brands are built, and especially the business owners, they need to know these things. Simultaneously, the people who are running brands, they also need to be aware about these aspects, especially those who are pursuing MBA course and who are aspiring to be entrepreneurs, who want to start their own business or run their family business. Again, they need to know these secrets, brand building secrets. Okay, so let's begin our conversation. Today I'm going to share with you this tool, which I named it as hexagonal brand auditing tool. There are many complex auditing tools are there. Okay, you will go mad looking at those tools, but this is really a simple version of auditing, and it is just in one glance you'll come to know 6 components of the brand and how well they are performing each of the section. Very briefly, I will explain you these 6 components. Of course, I'm going to make one more video wherein I exclusively talk about this tool and how to apply, and I will demonstrate you how it could be practically used. And you also can do a bit of auditing of your brand or somebody's brand just to learn. You take a brand and map it on this auditing tool. You will learn much more. Okay, let's start. The first part or aspect over here, you can see that's brand element. Okay, it's all about brand element. What is a brand elements or brand elements? The moment I say Tide detergent, what all things comes to your mind? Of course, the orange color, the way Tide is written, packs, and their advertisements. Tide is in, dirt is out, their tagline. So all that, what comes to a consumer's mind when you name the brand, all belongs to this section, brand elements. Generally, a brand should have a strong set of elements so that the brand get etched in the consumer's memory. If I say Dettol, you already started seeing certain form, shape, images, sentences, 99% germ killer or kills. Got it? If I say Colgate, something comes to your mind. If I say Cadbury's, something comes to your mind. Isn't it? All of that are brand elements. Now, next one is brand personality. Brands do have a personality like us, like a person have got a personality, like brand also living entities. They have a personality. So your brand must have personality. There is a whole science, 12 types of personality. Your brand belongs to one or two. One is a primary, the second one would be secondary. Maybe in another video I'll exclusively talk about personality and how branding is using these 12 personalities to build a robust brands. Okay? Third one is a set of value. You know that these are brand values or a brand culture. Culture is all about set of values. When I say brand culture, it means what are those 4 or 5 values associated with you, in the sense in this case, your brand. Okay? Got the point? So that's important there. So likewise, the fourth one, which is target audience. Who is your target audience? I come across many brands. I meet clients and they talk about their brand, but when I ask them, who is your target audience? They're always have got a confusion there, in the sense that they think they have 12 different types of audience, but they don't determine who is the bullseye target audience, who is the primary target audience. There could be secondary, there could be tertiary, but who is the primary audience? They haven't discovered that. They think anybody and everybody's audience. That is not possible because it's too vast. You might miss out many things. If you become generic, of course, you can say you're everybody's brand, but that might dilute, that might you're neither here, neither there. Okay? It creates that kind of a situation. Anyway, so you need to have who is your primary target audience, who is your secondary target audience. Tertiary, we don't need to worry about it. Rest everybody's tertiary, okay? So once you know the target audience, of course, you need to know their demography, psychography, and behavioral, their sets of needs, psychological needs, rational needs, emotional needs. So like that, the more you understand about your target audience, the primary target audience, it's a better, okay? The fifth one is a brand communication. This covers all the brand advertisements, whether digital, a TV, or a newspaper, or magazine, hoarding, or name it. POP, all of that part of this. And just auditing last 2 years advertisements and brand communication materials to see that are they really corresponding to their target audience, and are they keeping the values, brand values, in their communication. And last one, which is brand relationship, what kind of relation this brand has with the society, community, okay? So it's very important to have a robust relation with society and community, because that is where your perception built beyond just selling a product, okay? So it's mostly, you can consider this as CSR activities. Whatever a brand is doing CSR activities, all of them come here, okay? So very quickly, this part, the first part, is all about brand elements: color, form, shape, whatever, jingle, sound, tagline, all that what consumers remember about your brand. Check out whether your brand has got those ownable elements, okay? Make sure that. Then this is about personality, whether your brand have got some personality. Does it stand for a personality? And this one is all about, does your brand has got a set of value, 2, 3, 4 values, which you stand for, okay? Like some brands say we stand for transparency, we stand for eco-friendliness, we stand for authenticity. Those are their values. And knowing who is your primary target audience is important. And further, just look at your advertisements. Are they performing? How well are they performing? Okay? Are they corresponding to your target audience? And lastly, are you doing a good amount of CSR activities so that brand presence exists in the society and it is associated with good side or doing good to the society aspect? Your brand is associated with that aspect. So I hope you started seeing that these 6 components are critical for a brand to be robust. For some reason, when we are auditing, a brand is very good here, very good with brand elements, and their CSR activities are good, but somewhere they don't have a personality, they don't have a set of values, what they stand for, and they don't know who is their target audience. In that case, we being a brand solution provider, we suggest them that look at your brand audit. You're good with 2, but remaining 4, you're weak, okay? So maybe those needs to be addressed. So that is when we suggest them, hey, you need a strategy here. You need to identify what are the values are there. You need to some market studies so that we can identify who would be your target audience. And once we settle for all of that, then we can craft your advertisements, Instagram or digital media, okay? So like that, Once we identify where they are weak, we support them. There is one instant like this particular brand, they have really good set of values, they knew who's their target audience, and they have a personality also, but somewhere they are weak on their brand elements. So there we did a lot of designing exercise for them so that their brand elements become much more vivid, memorable, and clearly etched in the consumer's mind. So likewise, this brand auditing tells us which are those areas need work. Thanks for listening. I will see you in the following series where I'm going to share one more top secret of brand building. Thanks for listening.